Drew Code Sports Talk is powered by StreamYard. Want to take your podcast to the next level? Use StreamYard. It's the easiest way to record, stream, or produce high-quality episodes, whether you're solo or with guests. Plus, when you sign up today, you'll get a $10 credit to get started. Use the link in our bio. Don't miss out. StreamYard is your key to seamless podcasting.
No, this one's probably my favorite one out of the ones I've picked, and it's because it's about Robert Saleh. And I love his relationship with Aaron Rodgers. It's so toxic. I can't help it. But is Robert Saleh on the hot seat or not, Drew?
I think he absolutely is. I mean, it's sad to say because they just ended up winning. But I got to be honest, he's made bad decision after bad decision after bad decision after bad decision. He hasn't made any right decision, to be perfectly honest. I mean, I think the best decision he made was to get Nathaniel Hackett to the Jets to get Brett Favre. Oh my God, Aaron Rodgers.
Another toxic player, but that's okay.
Yeah. To get Aaron Rodgers, and I think they wanted to get Aaron, obviously.
Yeah.
But the position that they put him in was all kinds of wrong. Didn't deserve it at all, and that offense doesn't look great. If Aaron Rodgers, what did Aaron Rodgers end up throwing? I think it was over 260 passing yards.
Yeah.
280 passing yards, 2 touchdowns. And then that opens up the run game. Breece Hall only had 54 rushing yards. He did have that touchdown. So, fantasy, that means he was phenomenal. But in real football, it's not fantastic. It's 50 yards. Maybe credit to the Patriots defense, I guess. But, nothing really stands out on this offense. Nothing really is sensational. It helps you have a Garrett Wilson. It helps that Alan Lazard has that connection. I mean, God, to be perfectly honest, if Alan Lazard is not on the Jets and doesn't have that connection with Aaron Rodgers, this might sound crazy, but I don't know where this team would be at if it wasn't for Alan Lazard. I'm being dead serious. It's just the connection that he has with Aaron Rodgers is really a big reason why the Jets end up getting successful on defense. Because everything else, defense on offense, because everything else, it hasn't been great. I mean, the Jets defense has been good. I don't think it's been as solid as maybe what we thought it would be, but man, oh man, and then just the look that Aaron Rodgers gave Robert Saleh after was just wild. It was just He was like, "Hey, way to go, man!" And Aaron's like, "Get the hell off of me!" We're not cool, bro. That's exactly what it was. And I say that to the kids all the time when I'm mad at them when they're not listening to me, and then they try and tap me up. "Oh, what's up, man?" I'm like, "No. Get off of me. We're not cool right now."
Yeah.
So that's exactly what Aaron Rodgers did to Robert Saleh.
Drew Code Sports Talk is supported by SeatGeek. SeatGeek is your go-to app for tickets, making it super easy to find the best deals. They even rate each ticket deal on a scale of 1 to 10, so you know you're getting your money's worth. And as a special thank you to our listeners, we've got a promo code just for you. Use Drew Code at checkout to get $20 off your first order. That's $20 off your first purchase, whether it's for the game that you've been dying to see or that concert that everybody is talking about. Head over to SeatGeek now, find your perfect seat, and use Drew Code for $20 off your first order. SeatGeek. Get your tickets to the action today.
So I've been tongue-in-cheeking this most of the evening that we've been talking about it, but I can't get enough of Robert Saleh and Aaron Rodgers' relationship because it is not relationship goals. They could not hate each other anymore. And I've seen the video of Robert Saleh trying to like give him like a semi hug or whatever from a score. Aaron Rodgers basically puts his hands on his chest and basically, some say he said, we're up by 2 scores, or, it's early, or whatever the case may be, like almost like don't touch me kind of a look is what it seemed like. But maybe if like Aaron Rodgers had laughed it off, it'd be different. But the fact that he stared at Robert Saleh like he was like, dude, what are you doing? Don't touch me. Like, you could just see this tension between them. And then also too, during the off season when there was mandatory OTAs and Aaron Rodgers had an unexcused absence and then said, no, I did excuse it. And then Robert Saleh basically was throwing him under the bus regarding that. And then they, through the media, have been throwing these weird jabs at each other. And this is where, like, for Robert Saleh, I feel the same way as you do for Doug Peterson. I feel bad because I don't feel like it's 100% his fault. But unfortunately, like, yeah, he has not made the greatest decision. But what's tough is when you have a personality like Aaron Rodgers on your team who's clearly taking over the team and not a good way. And you're trying everything you can to show like, no, this is my team. I'm the head coach and the leader of the team. And it's almost like what you do despite that person that's taking the mantle, so to speak, without your permission. It's also costing you like games. It's costing you decisions, player rotations, like whatever the case is. And it's unfortunate. Like, I feel like Robert Saleh is a better coach than he gets credit for, but it doesn't help that like the evidence just isn't there. Like the win-loss total since his tenure there hasn't been great. Having the relationship he has with Aaron Rodgers, like I will be surprised if Robert Saleh and Aaron Rodgers don't have some sort of public fight again in the media for the rest of the season. I feel like they're a ticking time bomb. One of them like each other very much. Robert Saleh reminds me of somebody that if you're a diva or prima donna, he will call you out. And I feel like that Aaron Rodgers doesn't like somebody that challenges his ego. And I feel like they are just like water and oil. They do not mix. They're just an explosion waiting to happen. And I'm here for it. I find it very entertaining. But yeah, Robert Saleh, in my opinion, if they don't win the Super Bowl, he's not coming back as head coach. They can get all the way to the playoffs, and I think they're going to let him go. That's how much I think like Robert Saleh is already out the door. So,
one thing it does remind me of is like when your parents are telling you and your sibling, like, if you guys behave the whole day, we'll go eat, X place.
Yeah.
And you're like, you can't stand each other and you guys are hating each other. And as soon as mom looks away or dad looks away, you guys are like hitting each other. And as soon as they look back, you guys are like, oh yeah, we're good. Everything's good. Oh, I love him. Oh yeah. Trying to act like that's what it seems like right now. That combination is just like, it's so awkward and it. And they're just acting like they're hiding it well, but everyone knows. Like the parents aren't dumb, but they're just like, whatever. Like,
and they're gaslighting you to like make you believe that like you're crazy for seeing like, no, I can clearly see you guys absolutely hate each other. Like clearly.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about.